Okay, so the project at hand right now is with this U-Haul box I took the cab off of. It's a great storage shed is what I use it as, and that's why I bought it. And I want to move it on down a little bit farther down in the woods here, because the house is up there, and oh yeah, I got a house wrap, did some more work, but that's another video. Anyways, there's plenty of room here, but I'm wanting to take out a few more trees and extend what'll be a yard one day, so I want this on back down in here. Plus, then I can take the wheels off, level it up, because right now it's sitting at a downward angle. So it'd be nice to get it leveled up and pretty much in its permanent resting spot. So, in order to do that, I'm hoping the tractor will lift up the front of this and then I can just roll it down. I hope. If not, then we'll just have to weld a tongue on the front of it and just tow it down, which ain't no big deal. But anyways, I need to cut this drive shaft off. And then down here there's one stump. I pretty much want to line the front of it up with that stump. And yes, I need to cut that down level so I can run over it. The only thing I worry about is if the tractor will lift it up, it's got this overhang here. I hope that don't hit the cab, because that would be bad. So let's see if we can get this guy moved. We'll get that cut. I need to cut what's left of the exhaust under there off, and we'll see if we can move this guy. First things first, let's see if we can get this stump out of the way. Okay, I can run over that now anyways. That worked out pretty good. It was all a tractor could do to move it, but we got it from up here. I gotta clean up some junk right there. But we got it down here so it's all kind of hidden in the woods. Because it's not the most attractive thing in the world, but it's a very good shed, so that's sweet. Now I want to get the wheels off. That way on the inside I can cut them fender wells out and actually have usable floor space. I also got a door I need to put in somewhere in here. So now we need to jack it up, get the wheels off, and go from there. Okay, we got her jacked up. Let's see if the impact will pop these babies off. Guys are off. So we can't get these big heavy jokers off of here. There we go. See if we can get this side off here. They're a little more solid. There it is. Mainly because they're caked full of mud. Okay. And baby's off of there. Now it's time to level this guy up. So we're at a downward heel here, so this front end's got to go way up. So to do that, you just take your bottle jack, a bunch of crib blocks, and you jack it up a little bit, add a block, lower it down, and jack it up, and pretty much do that till you get it where you want it. And then as far as the permanent blocks that I'm putting under here, I'm actually going to be putting these railroad ties under here. And basically, if you don't know what railroad ties are, which I'm sure 99% of you do, these are the timbers that they lay under the railroad track, and then they bolt the steel to. So they pretty much take a lifetime to rot out. So that should be good under here. So we're going to engage super speed mode, and you guys can see me getting this done in about 30 seconds. Hey, check out this deer. I was working on this and he just walked right up to me. There he is. What are you doing? They're curious little creatures. Let's see, I think he had some little horns on him. If he'll turn where I can look. Yeah, he's got some little horns there. What are you doing, buddy? You're a little buck, ain't you? You're not gonna try and charge me, are you? Are you leaving? Yep, and there he goes. Yeah, it's pretty funny. I was just right here and he just walked right up to me. Oh well, anyways, let's get back to it. Okay, so we got this temporary cribbed up here, so it's pretty close to level. So now what I need to do is dig out a couple little level spots right here, run some crib blocking up here, so then I can take this, and what I need to do is cut the railroad ties a little bit shorter and then cross stack them to make it strong, because right now we're supposed to get a bunch of high winds in the next couple of days, so I definitely want to get this supported, because right now high wind comes through, it's going to blow this thing off, and it's not going to be good. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to get into. And there it is, all pretty dang close to level, so I'm good with that. I stacked them. Those right there I have on the outside to kind of keep it from twisting this way, and then under here I have, kind of hard to see the way the lighting is, but I have these two main piers on the frame, so those pretty much hold the truck, and then these, they got some pressure on them, but it keeps it from twisting side to side, so this thing should be pretty good. I got a couple crib blocks plus the frames against the ground back here, so I believe it'll be pretty good like this. So I got most of my junk packed back under here, so that's nice. And then out here where I got this overhang, I'm actually gonna park my welder under here, so that'll keep a little bit of the weather off of it. That'll be nice. So there's these two stacks here, and then that was just leftover stuff that I just put right there so I know where it is. So at least it stays in the shade on days like today when it's 5,000 degrees out here. Yeah. Now the next couple things I want to do, one, I want to cut them fenders out from the inside because they stick up, and then number two, I got a couple windows and doors I got out of old camper we scrapped, so I want to put a door in right in here, and just a couple random windows to let some light in, plus I can open them and have better ventilation in here. So inside is a disaster right now, but what I'm getting at is I want to cut these out so that'll just be flat floor, because they're kind of annoying. And then I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and put a window in here today, and then there's the door I got, windows are up there. Then once I get around to putting the door and windows in, I'll record that too. So I think at least today we might try and put a window in. I don't know if I want to put it in the top or the middle. Probably the middle, because it's pretty high off the ground right there. Plus then I can look out it, see if there's any deer. Not that one would ever shoot a deer out of here, but let's see if we can get this window installed. So luckily this frame, it fits right in between these two rails. So I need to trace this guy out. Right about there. A little crooked. Okay, well, I barely got a rough idea. That should work. Hey, there's a hole in the wall. Okay, before I put this in, I need to put this silicone on here, so. I found this caulking gun in the garbage, so it might not work. But we're about to find out. Oh. just push this in as I. Right, I'm gonna go try and put it in from the outside. Okay, so I had a slight issue where the camper I pulled this out of, it didn't dawn on me, but the camper, it's actually, like campers actually have, you know, a framed up wall, and then they got the siding on the outside and stuff, so this wind is designed for a thicker material through it, so basically what I did was I just put a couple 2x4s in there to hold it for now and sealed it up real good, but eventually what I need to do is cut a board to go in there all the way around. So I'll have to do that before I install that door or the next couple windows. But I did seal it up really good, so you can see around it, there's no daylight coming through. I filled all the holes up on the inside, then I went the outside and did the whole perimeter of it and wiped it down pretty smooth, so yeah, there's our window. And the cool thing about this window is it opens so you can let air in. Like this, you got a nice screen so bugs don't come in. And then, you know, whenever you need to shoot your bow out the window at a deer, not that I wouldn't know anybody that would do that, but you just slide that baby open and choom. And here it is from the outside, so keep in mind it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but you know, I got it sealed so water won't get in. So that's the main thing. Plus it lets a lot of light in there now, so that's nice. All right, on to the next thing. Okay, check it out. So before I get 100 comments telling me that I should sweep the floor, I did. That's probably as clean as it gets. When it rains here and you step out here, it's nothing but mud. So it's about as clean as that'll ever be. But I cut these frames out of the way so the door can go here, and I get that in sometime. Cut these fenders out because they were really annoying, so now it's nice. I can just walk through here. Got all kinds of room, so that's a plus. And got everything kind of sort of organized. If you're wondering what this bench seat's out of, it's out of my very first pickup truck. I'm gonna, when the basement's done, I'm gonna put it down there as like a little miniature couch or something. Be kind of cool. Other than that, here's just kind of a random video of what I've been up to this week. So anyways, you guys have a good day.